our beginning. And I know from when I started out as a terrified young actress at the age of 15, having been told that I was only going to get the fat girl parts, I knew that someone believed in me, and that was Peter Jackson, and he cast me in Heavenly Creatures. And from there, I've had this extraordinary life of opportunity and experiences and have learned so much. And so I thought to myself, okay, Joe's a first-time screenwriter, I'm a first-time director. We've got to pay that forward. I have to have other first-timers in our department heads, and so our composer is a first-time composer, our production designer is a first-time production designer, and so was our costume designer. And our composer, and I'm sure you'll all agree, and I'm not just being biased, but the music is just wonderful, and it's really subtle and and that guy was...
Yeah, Ben Harlan was my music teacher at school, and he's just...
and Joe's sisters and Joe's brothers. He's taught all my kids.
Yeah, and his son is an incredible friend of mine that I've had for, I must have been
eight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was at school, we used to do plays, and he would like write these musicals that were like incredible, and his music was always phenomenal. And then he stopped teaching and went back to university to study again, and then he wanted to get into soundtracks, and we contacted him when this was all happening, and then he read the script and he really connected with it, and then he wrote a couple of tracks and sent them to us, and the second he sent them to us, we were like,
oh my God, that's it. The first piece of music he composed was the music for the montage, which gets me every time I hear it. And when we recorded the music, we saved enough budget so that we could record for one day at Abbey Road. And I was determined to do it for Ben. I was just like, I have to get him into that building. And we had this one very expensive but so valuable day at Abbey Road, and Ben, he just was pinching himself. I mean, he just couldn't believe it. So to be able to give people those opportunities, it might really change his life. And our production designer, Alison, I kept hearing this woman's name, Alison Harvey. Oh, you must get Alison Harvey. She's on set decorator. She's fantastic. She did this. She's been around for years. And I kept thinking, who is this Alison? Why isn't she designing? This doesn't make sense. And I thought, I bet she had a child, and she had a different trajectory. And I had a Zoom with her, and we were chatting away, and I said, I'm just curious to know, why haven't you designed anything? And she said, well, I got pregnant very young, and I had my son, and I said, okay, we're gonna put that right. And she did it. She came and she production designed, and Grace, who did our costumes, I'd worked with her on Ammonite, and she's only 32, and she herself has just survived a really not good breast cancer. It's a miracle that she's here, actually. And I sent her the script and I said, look, Gracie, I really think that you can do this, and I just need to warn you what it's about before you read it. And she said, Kate, I can't have been inside all those machines and lost my hair and had bits cut off of my body to not put it into my creativity, and I would love to do it and support you and support Joe. And so we had her, and it changed the energy of the on-set experience, because aside from the fact that it was full of people who were so happy to be there and joyful, it meant that we were all really there because we wanted to tell this story. And it wasn't just a workaday experience. And when you are asking huge favors of people to work that hard in such a short space of time, you have to have the energy be good. So every day I just ran at it and had all these gorgeous people to spend time with and build this story with, and it was just amazing, wasn't it?
Well, I have to say I'm truly moved and inspired by the movie and by you guys' relationship that led to this movie, and the creative collaboration that you had, and I wanted to thank you so much for making it. I can't wait to see what you do next, and put me in it, please. And, I'm done. I came here to try to get it done. No, I just adore both of these humans. They're so inspiring, and you made a beautiful movie, so congratulations, and thank you so much for sharing with us.